Good morning, my fellow Americans. It's September 24th in the year 1957. This is Channel 12 News, and today we will be examining the events in Little Rock and the cause of the ongoing crisis, one of which can be traced back to the original desegregation case of Brown v. Board of Education in 1954 in Topeka. To remind those who may need a memory refresh, the trial resulted from several black families' children being forced to go to schools far away from where they actually live due to segregation policies, most notably the Brown family, from which the trial is named. Let's kick off the show with an interview from Anthony Miller about the Brown v. Board of Education ruling that we recorded in 1954.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a minute? I'm with Channel 12 doing interviews. I came here today in order to figure out what the common man's perspective is on the ruling. What's your insight?
Well, I think it's a miracle for all desegregation efforts. With the overturning of the separate but equal ruling, this opens so many new paths to people looking for equal rights and opportunities.
Somewhat less common than I first thought. How did you think Thurgood Marshall did defending the plaintiffs?
I think he did a great job. I think without him, the case wouldn't have went so well.
Do you have any further insights on where you think this might lead?
Well, actually, I hope it moves farther than just schools, and regardless of race, I want everyone to have equal opportunities.
All right, well, thank you for your time, sir. Now back to the studio.
Even though desegregation looks more promising than ever before, there are still widespread questions as to whether the executive branch will enforce it. Now time for a brief break from our sponsors.
Whoa! What's this? How could somebody ever throw this away?
Well, that's a very good question. You see, this is a new and improved umbrella hat. Wear it in the rain. Wear it in a hallway like we are right now. Wear it anywhere. This provides 100% environmental protection. Umbrella hats. Order yours today.
Thanks for staying tuned. We'll be covering our main topic today, the ongoing racial tensions in Arkansas surrounding the school integration. President Eisenhower has sent federal troops to quell the crisis at Central High School. We were able to arrange an interview with one of the paratroopers deployed there. Roll the clip. Hello, my name's Alfonso. What's your name, sir?
Corporal George Smith, 101st Airborne.
Nice to meet you. Do you mind if we go inside because this noise is a bit loud?
Not at all, it's irritating.
After you, sir. I hear that the 101st Airborne has been deployed here to help escort the students. Can you give us some context on the situation?
Well, basically, it's just the latest in a long-running string of incidents where where the federal government has had to come down here and put these southern boys back into their place once they start acting out of line. Governor Faubus has been actively resisting integration efforts and even gone so far as to deploy the Arkansas National Guard to protect segregationists and to keep black students out of the school.
Can you elaborate a bit more on Governor Faubus?
His intentions here are clearly just to protect segregationists. He says that they're here to protect peaceful protesters, and he's saying that the segregationists are peaceful protesters. But last I checked, that doesn't include spitting on people and assaulting them and also verbally accosting them as much as this crowd has been doing today. However, ever since we showed up and since Eisenhower's federalized the Arkansas National Guard, that isn't really happening anymore. They don't feel strong.
That's good.
I wouldn't be so optimistic, but thanks anyway for coming down here and doing this interview. Though, again, I have to warn you, it's kind of iffy as to whether or not the students themselves are going to accept these students, and I would seriously, if I was in a position where I could, keep an eye on it here to make sure that nothing else breaks out.
Certainly. In the upcoming broadcast tonight, we will rewind back to Anthony Miller with the Brown v. Board of Education trial. The two are largely connected, and I think there's an opportunity here for a conversation on civil rights. Thank you for coming. What an amazing broadcast we had to show you tonight. Thank you for tuning in, folks. I'm very interested to see what happens in the near future with desegregation movements. President Eisenhower has sent federal troops to quell the crisis.
Quail?
Quell.
Why quell?
Quell.
Can we use a dumber word?
Near future with desegregation.
This is a dumb sentence. And in the garbage can.
Wait, what am I saying? Wait, what am I saying?
Say when.
Good.
Oh wait, wait.
Go.
Is it on or off?
It's on.
He'll cut it.
I'll cut it.
Okay,
Go.
just.
He'll cut it.
I came here today to see what the common man's perspective is on the ruling.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
You need to say your son's
No.
I
Actually, we should redo that.
I thought you were saying more.
Yeah, I should say more.
Okay.
Change the word.
So what do I say? You say. Now back to the studio.
Hello, my name's Alfonso. What is your name?
Doesn't exist yet. Time travel. Shh.
You have to say it first.
Wait, I have to say.
No. Okay.
Able to arrange.
Wait.
Oh.
Okay.
Degenerate.
Oh, we gotta watch the video now. Get that.
Could cook soup. Supposed to be looking at the camera.
Yeah. Alright.
It came up. I'm very interested to see what happens in the near future with desegregating movements.